back to my channel. So today we are having a girl talk slash relationship advice video. So for those of you who don't know me personally, I have been with my boyfriend for tomorrow, but when you guys will be seeing this video, which is a Thursday, September 3rd, is our anniversary. So I do want to post this video for it to go up tomorrow. And yeah, we've been together for 6 years, and I've been dating him since I was 14. He was 16, and now I'm 20 and he's 22. Yeah, he's 22. And yeah, so we've been together for 6 strong years. One day you make a video with him explaining everything, explaining our story and stuff like that. But I did have you guys send me some questions that you guys would like for me to answer. If you guys don't have me on Instagram or Snapchat or even Facebook, go ahead and add me. I put them in my intro. So let's get started with this video. So the first question that I am looking down because I do have the questions in my laptop. So the first question that I am going to be answering is, what has kept your relationship strong for so many years? So I think what has kept our relationship strong for so many years is, I would honestly have to say, communication and trust and being able to see each other often, I would say. The next question is, what have you guys done to maintain a strong and healthy relationship? So I think that we have both realized that we do want to be and stay together till we have kids, till we get married, and we've gotten to that point. And I think that what we do to maintain a strong and healthy relationship would have to be, I would say, just a lot of communication. And I would just say a lot of communication, honestly, and just being there for each other, and also learning your partner's love language is very important, because back then I used to love Jesus the way that I would like to be loved, but then I had to learn how he liked to be loved, if that makes any sense. And if you guys don't know the love languages, I'll try to put them right here. So I think that learning your partner's love language is so important, because that's how they like to be loved, and that's very important. So the next question is, how do you guys deal with social media in the relationship? So I honestly don't think that social media is a big deal anymore, and even in the beginning I don't think it would be such a big deal. I don't know, we've just never really had social media be a big deal. And another question that leads to this question is, how do you deal when your boyfriend likes other girls' pictures? And at the beginning, I did care. At the beginning, I was a really jealous person, and I was really jealous. But I would say that now, in the past, like, I don't know, like 3 years, I guess, I would say that I stopped caring, because I realized that by him liking other girls' pictures, I guess that if they do it and with no intention is okay, but if they do it with other intentions, then it's not okay. But I got to the point where it doesn't really matter anymore, because I trust Jesus, and by liking another girl's pictures, he's not gonna do anything about it. Like, it's just like, I would put this as like when your boyfriend looks at other girls in public. I got to the point where I even check out girls with Jesus, because there's no point of me getting mad. I'd rather him do it when he's with me, because guys are guys, and guys are always going to look. even if you're with them or if you're not. So I got to the mentality that if I do it with him, like, it's just better and it's funnier. And even our friend Abelardo, he's like, he gets mad because I don't get jealous, and I'm like, Abe, like, what's the point of me getting mad if he's gonna look anyways, you know? Like, and there's like, que va a ganar con mirar if he can't touch? Like, guys are gonna look either way, so I'd rather him do it when he's with me, if that makes any sense. So yeah. And someone asked, how did you first know that you were in love? So like I said, I was 14 when I first started dating Jesus. So I don't think I knew that much that I was in love with him, but I think that what did make me fall in love with him is his strong personality, and he's very outgoing. So I think that that's what attracted me to him. And I would say that opposites do attract, because back then I was not outgoing. I had such a strong personality, and Jesus did deal with me for so long, and I am at the point where now I am as going out as he is. And yes, so I would say that I really didn't know that I was in love with him, because I was just a kid. But I did fall in love with him throughout the years. Someone asked, what do you guys do to not get annoyed of each other? Actually, Jesus is a very claustrophobic person, and I am such a touchy person. I always want to be kissing him, and I always want to be all up on him, and he gets really annoyed of that. And I would say that we do get annoyed of each other pretty often. So I don't know, just giving each other a little bit of space, and I would say that would be good. Someone asked, if there's no trust, there's no relationship. What do you think? So I do believe this. I do believe that if there's no trust, there's no relationship at all. I have said this a million times, because if there's no trust in the relationship, then what is there? Like, there's nothing left in the relationship. If you can't trust your partner, then how are you gonna continue to keep going on with a relationship with no trust? So yeah, I do think that if there's no trust, there's no relationship at all. Someone asked, baby anytime soon? I do want a baby soon. I would say in the next year or next 2 years, or even a little sooner. Jesus, so I do have my birth control off, and I've had it off for almost 6 months. So that's your guys' answer. And I didn't take my birth control off because I wanted to have a baby. I did take it off because I wanted my period to regulate, and I did have the depot shot. So when I had to go get a refill for that is when the pandemic started. So exactly when quarantine started is when I stopped getting my birth control. So it's been about like 5 to 6 months already. So yeah, for the question, any baby anytime soon? Yes, I would say soon, hopefully. And someone asked, what is the hardest part about not living together? I would say now is having a dog together and not being able to, I guess, take care of him together or leave him in our own house together and stuff like that. I would say right now that's the hardest thing, is having a dog together and not living together. Someone asked, how did you get through high school in a relationship? I would say that we did get through high school. So at the beginning, it was really hard. I think that every relationship always has that one year or like those months where it's just hell in the relationship. So it did get to a point where we almost did break up during our high school years, but we did get through it. And the only reason why we did get through it is because I knew that Jesus is the person that I wanted to be with. And when I do date, I date to marry, and I did tell Jesus that if we did break up, I would not get back with him, pretty much, because I don't do on and off relationships. That is just not me. And so I did tell Jesus, and I think communication is another big one for getting through high school in a relationship, and trusting your partner, and just all of those things. Someone asked, how do you keep the spark? I know it's a daily choice on both ends, but what have you done to keep that spark? I think that the little things matter a lot. Even now that Jesus is in college and I was in college, I think that even like Walmart runs, and just like the littlest things, like spending, like even just going to get ice cream, or asking them like how was your day, asking them like just all the littlest things that you guys could think of is what has kept that spark in the relationship. I think that it's very important to remember the littlest things of what you guys used to do at the beginning of the relationship and continue to do them. Someone asked, what do you guys think a healthy relationship looks like, or what makes one? So I do think that me and Jesus have a really strong and healthy relationship compared to other relationships that I've seen, and compared to this generation. I would say that me and Jesus have done a great job on maintaining it and keeping a healthy relationship going. And so I think a healthy relationship looks like having communication, having trust, not being controlling, letting your partner do whatever, and just not being controlling, I guess. I think those are the main ones for a healthy relationship, not being toxic. Someone asked, do you think it's bad to see your boyfriend every day, or is it a good thing? In my past relationships, I would spend hella time with them. As time went by, they started getting bored and talking to other people. What can I do different now, or is it that ain't shit? This question had me dying. Okay, so do you think it's bad to see your boyfriend every day, or is it a good thing? Okay, so I do think that it depends on the other person, and like this person said, in my past relationships, I would spend hella time with them. As time went by, they started getting bored and talking to other people. So I think that when it becomes to cheating, I think cheating just becomes a choice of the person to do, and them not being able to work out them not to be able to talk to you and say, hey, like, I think that spending time with each other is